Oh my, oh my. Wow. Are you all ready to make some pulled pork puff pastries? Wow, look at this. These turned out so delicious. I want you to come on and make some of these with me. These are so delicious. Are you ready to learn how to make these? Yeah? All right, y'all, come on, let's go. Let's cook with ease. I love you guys. Hey, let's say hello to our new friends and say hello to our old friends. Don't forget to keep in touch with each other. All right, love you guys. Peace. Now for our pulled pork pastry puffs. This is our pulled pork. And we're going to add however much barbecue sauce in the pulled pork that you desire, and we're going to mix this up. Mix it up nicely. Everything looks wonderful, you all. Now, here's my package of pulled pork, of pastry puffs here. And I floured the board, and I'm going to stretch it out a little bit. Now, if it starts getting a little dry, just sprinkle some flour because you don't want it to get sticky. Now you decide how big you want your little squares. Let me see, this will be good, like this and this. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. You know, we're home chefs. Well, some of us are chefs who are on here. But this is what you want to start doing. You want to grab a little, put it in the center. I'm going to do this for each one. Okay, let me do each one, and then I'll come back and show you what the next steps are. Okay, here's the next step. You want to add cheese to all of them. And then what you want to do is just take one corner, take another corner, dab your finger into the egg wash, and fold it over. And you want to do these for each one. I'm not going to bore you, but I'm going to get them all done and I'll be right back. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to need these two tools here. We're going to transfer all of our puff pastry pulled pork, our beautiful little puff pastries, to this parchment, all these peas, oh my goodness, parchment paper. And then we're going to make sure that we just cover them with a little egg wash, because that makes it, just makes it beautiful. All right, let me see. I need to just get one more on here. Beautiful. Okay, so let's just go ahead and just dab all of these with our beautiful egg wash. Now again, I'm not going to bore you while I'm doing this. I'm going to go through all of these and then I'll be right back. How do you like it so far? All right, now our little babies are going to go into the oven at 400 degrees for 15 minutes, and we'll be right back. Now here is our pulled pork puff pastries. What do you think? All right, I'm going to plate them up and make them beautiful for you. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me, and welcome to all of our new friends, and welcome to all of our old friends. Love you so much. Peace and love. Okay, first, let's go ahead and add we don't want to put too much. This meat is going to produce its own liquid, but I want to use some of the gravy because I'm going to use it to help with the pulled pork sauce. Okay, so we have vinegar there. Then I'm going to add a little bit of liquid smoke here. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with the liquid smoke. Now I'm going to add this rub. Maybe I should use this side. I also want to use this pulled pork seasoning. Just kind of rub it in some. Now, because all the juices are going to go on the bottom, I'm not going to rub it in on the bottom. Now, I'm going to put some of this Dijon. This is smoked Dijon mustard, and it's so delicious. It has so much flavor in it. You've seen me use this on the corned beef, and it's so good. Oh my gosh, you all, it's already smelling good. Now, this is something that Grandmama taught us. Oh, so right now I'm gonna save this other one. I'm not gonna use this other packet, but Grandmama would put this Dr. Pepper, not the whole can, but save some, maybe about half the can, and it's going to create such a delicious gravy, you all. I am not kidding. Now, look what I'm getting ready to do. In this ramekin, I'm going to put this down at the bottom, and this is going to be how you smoke your pork butt. Sorry, I gotta wash my hand really quick. You're going to use 3 tablespoons of liquid smoke. That's going to add to your gravy after it smokes, and then a 1/4 cup of water. Now, we're going to cover this up, and we're going to put this in the oven, and we're going to cook it slowly at 250 degrees for 5 hours. The next time you see this, it's going to be really strange looking, but we're not going to be finished yet. So let's go ahead and put this in the oven, and as it's baking, this is going to create a lot of flavor, and it's just going to smoke and rise up. All right, show you the next step in a minute. All right, you all, I want you to take a look at this. It has been 5 hours. Now, I'm taking it out of our Dutch pan, and I'm putting it in this pan here, because this is going to be the final pan where I'm going to get the fork and shred it. So I want to use some of the liquids from here, and you all, this smells so good. I also somehow, let me see, I want to lift this up. This is the this is the smoke. I want to pour this over because we're done with that. Now I want to take some brown sugar. Let me show you what I'm going to do. make some brown sugar. Now I'm going to end up putting this back in the oven. It's been about 5 hours, but I want to cook it. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I want to cook this for about another hour. And then every 15 minutes, I'm going to baste it. Okay? So I'm going to cover this up. I'm going to cover this up, and we're going to go 1 more hour. 1 more hour. All right. Ooh, take a look at how beautiful this is, you all. Look how beautiful this is. So every 15 to 20 minutes, I want to go back in and baste it. This has been in for an extra hour. I just want it to be really, really tender. So right now, I'm going to, it's not really where I want it right now. It's good, but you all, I want this to be really fork tender, like ready to pull apart. So it has 1 more hour, I think. Or I'll just keep checking until it's done. It's looking good. Okay, so I want you all to take a look at this. Turn this off. I want you to take a look and see how everything has caramelized. It's really good. Look at that. Now the next step, I'm going to do a lot of different things with this. We're going to make pulled pork and then just have some of it, just slice it and have some of it for dinner. It's really, really pretty. Let's cut it so you can see. Look at that. Looks really good. Ooh. All right, so I'll be right back and show you what some of the next steps are. So, like I was saying, some of this is going to be just for, let me put this fat over here. Just for, we're gonna slice some up and just have it for our meals. Let me see. Don't want all that. That's fat. But what I'm gonna do, see all this really good juice over here? And this bone just fell right off. This is my side. I'm just gonna put stuff. Look at this, you all. This is gonna make some really good sandwiches. Look at that. It just comes right off. Now I ended up baking this for 8 hours. Let's mix it all in here. 8 hours. Because, now you know what, some people like it chopped. Some people like it just shredded. I'm just gonna shred it. Now this whole side, we're just gonna use it for meals, but I'm mixing this in the juice. Oh my gosh, you guys, my mouth is just watering right now. So I'm gonna keep on shredding this. You get the idea. And I wanna mix it in some of this delicious, look at this juice right here. I also saved some of the juice. I saved some just in case we need extra. I pulled it off, but I'm going to continue shredding this and I'll show you what the next step is. Look at this, you all. Oh my goodness, this is the stock left over. Well, these are going to make some delicious sandwiches. Look at this, you all. Oh my goodness, this is the stock left over. Well, these are going to make some delicious sandwiches.